My name's Chris, and in the next few minutes, we're going to introduce you to some of the latest ideas for Internet TV that'll be exciting Panasonic customers in 2011, including richer content, fantastic new apps and accessories. And with the launch of VIERA Connect this spring, Panasonic is using cloud computing to connect us with all kinds of new interactive experiences through our televisions. But it's a lot to cover, so I wanted to get a little help from a Panasonic product expert, and they found me Rich. Come on up here, Rich.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
Hey,
good afternoon.
Nice to see you. So VIERA already has tons of great content, including Skype, video on demand, YouTube. How are these apps expanding for 2011?
Well, the way that we're going to expand the VIERA Connect service in 2011 is through Major League Sports. We have Major League Baseball TV, Major League Soccer, the NBA, and the NHL will all be providing content for VIERA Connect.
Well, I mean, as a sports fan, that sounds really exciting. Let's hear what one of Panasonic's newest partners has to say about that.
When you buy a Panasonic set with VIERA Cast and you're an NBA fan, you're going to be able to pull up highlights instantaneously. You're going to be able to pull up real-time scores. You'll never have to wait for another piece of information when you purchase a Panasonic television set with VIERA Cast.
Very cool, right? Okay, so
Nice.
I would love to get a demonstration.
Okay,
Can
come
we do
on
that?
over to the living room here.
Sure. Can we check out some baseball?
Sure.
Let's do that.
I'm going to use the remote control. I'm going to press the internet button.
Okay.
And then I'm going to scroll over to the sports categories and go up to the Major League Baseball icon. Once I press that, it's going to take us into the Major League Baseball home screen. So when I go into the home screen, I'm able to go ahead and scroll through the different games that are available, choose the game that I want to see, and then I'll be able to preview it on my VIERA display. Now, if I wanted to find a previous game that might be archived, I go to the archive page. I missed my Phillies game. I want to scroll down, go to that team, scroll down to the Phillies-Marlin game. I'll be able to go ahead and activate that, and I can see it on the screen. Now, I'll also be able to check my team's statistics as well as how they're doing in the standings.
Okay, so you can see that this app really provides us access to a ton of great content, and there are plenty other VIERA Connect apps being demonstrated in the booth, so don't miss out on those. Let's talk about accessories for a second.
Okay, there are a lot of accessories that have to do with health and fitness. One in particular that's a great example is the fitness armband. And the fitness armband will track your activity levels as you go through the day. It'll track or monitor the amount of calories that you burn or the number of steps that you've taken. You can see in this video here that the armband is sending a wireless signal to the VIERA display.
Okay, so if I'm working on a particular fitness goal, the armband is going to help me track my progress, right?
That's right.
All right, what else is in the pipeline?
Well, as you go through the show floor today, you're going to see a lot of accessories. The body scale is going to help you with your weight loss. The treadmill is going to count the number of steps that you've actually taken. And you can monitor your sleeping conditions with the sleep scan. And the blood pressure monitor will monitor your health statistics.
Okay, so this all adds up to the fact that VIERA Connect really is a great way to support your health and fitness efforts, whatever they may be. Let's talk about games for a second. What do we have going on there?
Well, VIERA Connect has always had a lot of casual games such as solitaire and chess. But now we're introducing a lot of action games, and one in particular is the Asphalt 5. So you no longer need to have a dedicated game console. Now, all you need to have is a wireless gamepad and the VIERA Connect system with a VIERA display. Why don't you go ahead and give it a try, Chris?
Okay, thanks so much. Let's see, I'm going to select my car here. We're going with the Lambo. Here we go. So this is coming off the cloud, right? We don't have a console on stage at all?
That's right.
Nice. It feels like a console game, actually.
And look at how clear and crisp the graphics are. These VIERA displays have a really great graphic accelerator.
Yeah. All right, so if I wanted to buy any of these apps or accessories, what's the easiest way for me to do that?
Spring of this year, we're launching the VIERA Connect Market. So games like Asphalt 5 or those game controllers or the accessories that I mentioned before will be available simply by using a remote control on your VIERA display with no computer necessary.
Panasonic is opening up development of VIERA Connect apps to third-party developers. So, as we've seen with other open source systems, the world of VIERA Connect is just going to be growing and growing.
Absolutely.
VIERA Connect has already opened up many, many new ways for customers to enjoy TV in their living rooms. But now, Panasonic is introducing a new device that's going to ramp up that enjoyment even more. This is the VIERA tablet. Rich?
The VIERA tablet's going to be available later this year. It's going to come in 3 different sizes, the 10-inch, the 7-inch, and a 4-inch model that Chris is holding over here. So they're all going to be embedded with the Android operating system. And the really unique thing about the VIERA tablet is that you're going to be able to go ahead and control your VIERA Connect or your VIERA display by using this tablet. You can use it as a display to display videos or as a visual remote control.
Customers are going to be using their VIERA tablets in some very interesting and unique ways, and we want to make sure you're able to get a little demonstration of how that's going to happen. So we've set up a 10-inch tablet over here on our living room set, and Rich is going to walk us through a live demo. If you can't see what's going on the tablet because you're too far away, don't worry. We have a camera over Rich's shoulder, and you'll be able to catch all the action here.
Okay, I just pressed the MLS button or icon on the touchpad, and I'm going to go ahead and be able to activate one of the soccer matches. And the really cool thing is that I'm going to be able to go ahead and zoom in or zoom out on that video. And you can see that if I wanted to search for something else, I'll zoom in really close. I can actually go ahead and scroll up or scroll down. And of course, I can scroll left and right looking for a particular video. Once I found what I wanted to preview, I select it and it comes up on the tablet. Now, this is the really cool part. I'm going to flip it onto my VIERA display. So here, I went ahead and did the flip, and I flipped it onto my VIERA display. Now my tablet becomes a visual remote control. So there I just did a little fast forward. Again, I'll flip it up. Maybe I'll even do a little pause on the tablet.
All right, so visual remote control is just one of the really great ways that you can use a tablet connected to a larger VIERA display, but I want to make sure that we also check out this multi-angle feature that I've heard so much about.
Yes, some of the videos were shot with multiple cameras, so of course then we have multiple angles that we can view them from. I just flipped it up on the screen so it was a little bit larger to see. You can see here that I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different camera angles. So here I'm going to choose a different camera angle on the tablet, and then again I'll go ahead and I'll flip it up and I'll change it on the tablet.
So you've got a public viewing angle, and then on your tablet a private viewing angle.
You got it.
What about social networking? How can I connect with my friends using the tablet?
Social networking is very popular, and of course, when you're watching sports, it's extremely popular because of the fact that you can email it or you can chat back and forth with one another. So my friends are up here, the video's up here. On the tablet itself, I have predefined expressions that I could use, or I could scroll to the next screen and use my keypad to be able to go ahead and type in messages and send them over.
So the tablet is integrating television into the social conversation. Anything else we should know about the tablet?
There is another screen here where I can go in to get additional information about the video I'm watching. Maybe it's characters in the video, maybe it's team statistics, or purchasing products that are related to that video.
So if we're watching football and a running back makes an awesome play and we want his jersey, we can just buy it. All right, fantastic. Thank you for all the information and the help. I appreciate it. So the VIERA tablet is connecting us with our televisions, with our favorite content, with our friends, and with a whole range of new products and services in a way that makes our viewing experience much richer and deeper than ever before. This is a very exciting new idea for life. All of the VIERA Connect ideas you've just seen, including the tablet, are designed to make our lives a little easier, a little more enjoyable. And they're all being demonstrated right here in the Panasonic booth. Rich and the other Panasonic product experts are here to answer your questions, if you have any. What else should they know?
I'd like you all to, or welcome you all into our booth, and you can go ahead and get a hands-on demonstration of using the tablet, using the remote control, and of course using the game controllers. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them, or you can see one of our associates that are wearing the concierge jackets. So thank you all very much.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Rich.
Chris.
Thank you all for stopping by and saying hello, and enjoy the rest of CES.
Panasonic, ideas for life.